welcome back to another episode of The Natty Teacher. I'm, of course, The Natty Teacher. Today's lesson, we got some quads. Ooh, love it, man. It is one of those workouts where if you would have asked me about this workout maybe 3-5 years ago, ooh, maybe even less than that. It's just like, oh, leg day, ooh. Now it's like, leg day. All right. You learn to love legs. After you train for a while, dude, no gym bro, I mean, put it this way, unless you already had really good legs, no gym bro ever is gonna be like their first year or so of working out, be like, dude, I love legs, it's my favorite. It's like, dude, if it is, you got a bright future ahead of you, man, because it definitely wasn't for me. Man, there were plenty of weeks I just skipped my leg day or did a bunch of accessory stuff when I first started. But now I have fallen in love with the process of actually seeing my legs grow. Now I work legs twice a week. It's awesome. I love it. It is brutal, but it's that brutal satisfaction. It's brutally satisfying. It is. It's one of those workouts, like today's workout, I know for a fact when I leave the gym, like for my drive home, when I'm, shaking, walking up the stairs from the basement gym, and I'm just like, whoo, and I hop in my car to drive home, it is one of like those feelings where until you feel it, you just don't know how to describe it. It's just a phenomenal feeling. You just feel, it's a sense of satisfaction you can't really get anywhere else. It really is. Even from like a great chest workout and back workout or whatever, awesome feelings. You love that. You can feel it. You just feel it in your body when you leave the gym with that stuff. But for legs, when you have like a really, really top tier leg workout, get a squat PR, you're just plowing through hack squats and just getting insane leg pumps and just like, oh man, you just feel every set and every rep. There's nothing like it, man. There is nothing like it. So we will feel that today. I'm excited for that feeling. I long for that feeling, but we got to earn that feeling. So what we're going to do is we're going to start our leg workout today with something a little bit different. Instead of pushing 2 sets of leg extensions dang near to failure, and then jumping into our squats like we did a couple weeks ago, what we're going to do is we're going to do one working set. We'll do some mobility work, of course, before this, and a couple warm-up sets and what have you. But one working set of some single leg extensions, probably in that 20 to 30 rep range. Close to failure, but probably nothing where it's like, oh, I can't move my leg anymore. Probably not to that point. Just to get the knees primed up and ready to rock and roll. And then we'll jump into our heavier barbell squats. And then we got hack squats. Then we got leg press. And then we'll end with some regular leg extensions. So, and then we do have calves and abs, but calves and abs, as you guys know, just to save you from the boredom of calves and abs, it will not be recorded. But I promise you, I'm going to do it. I wouldn't lie to you. And I still got a half-hour cardio later. I will at least have 1 to 2 meals in between. I would highly recommend that. If you are going to do cardio on a leg day, I would always make sure if you're doing like fasted cardio or if you're doing your cardio post-workout, rest a little bit. Okay, instead of maybe like, unless it's a time thing, it's going to be fine. It's going to be minimal difference, but I have noticed a positive difference in my overall leg development and also recovery since splitting up my cardio on leg days a little bit. Okay, meaning like giving myself a couple of hours in between my leg days. So like have a meal or two, refuel, rest. It's a big plus for sure. Anyways, first exercise again, single leg extensions. Top set of that is coming at you right about now. All right, coming at you as promised. Some single leg extensions here. Now, I'm only going to show you the one leg because dang, that would be a waste of time. Now, we're picking a moderate amount of weight, a weight that I can throw around for a little bit. You'll notice that the tempo here is controlled still, but is moving relatively quick. Okay, we did a little bit of mobility work before this. Did a couple light warm-up sets before this, and then went from there. Okay, I believe the total rep number was 30 reps per leg. Again, definitely had a little bit more in the tank, but that lactic acid was getting me, baby. I could feel that burning up through the quads, man, I'll tell you. So when we get to that point, the leg extensions is one of those exercises that when I feel that burn, like I'm doing right now, I'm feeling it, I'll usually hit the reset button, crank out a few more. Sometimes I'll hit the reset button a couple times and keep going. But again, 30 reps per leg. You don't got to do that many if you don't want to. I just wanted to get the knees primed up and ready to rock for my larger compound movements. Okay. So speaking of that, Top set of barbell squats. We added another 10 pounds from last week. Still found myself shooting a little bit too far forward, like tilting a little bit too far forward. The control on the way down was good. The depth is obviously perfect. I just obviously. But it is one of those things where I still find myself coming a little bit forward. So I'm really trying to work on the stabilization piece. But still felt pretty good. We did top set here. This is 255, really deep for a set of 6. We stayed at this weight for a follow-up set of 5 reps. So I wanted to try to get that for 6, but we got it for 5, so that's okay. And then we did a back-off set. Now, I actually, just for sake of progress markers, wanted to include my back-off set. If you have been watching That A Teacher since I competed, you will know that I started my initial barbell back squatting journey at 225. And I was doing 225 for a top set of 6. Well, here's 225 now. This is my 3rd set, so this was after 2 working sets at 255. And needless to say, I'm not hitting 6 anymore, okay? I was super, super, super happy with this progress. Super, super happy with how this set felt. Actually wasn't tilting forward too much either. I really felt like I was getting into the hole nice and deep, sitting in there for a moment, and then coming up with a little bit of tilt, but nothing super, super crazy. A lot of quads, quite a bit of glutes as well. Just an overall leg builder, the squats is, okay? But we did a 3rd, again, this is our 3rd working set of squats, and we did it for 10. So back into the double digits with 225 for 10, but with this kind of form, man, I could not be happier. That's exactly where I want to be. Progress, again, is moving very, very quickly for legs. Again, if you want to scroll down to my first leg workout post-show, you will notice I did some barbell squats. And again, 225 was my top set, okay, for 6. So we've already added 4 reps to that as my back-off set. It's awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Squats are moving quick. They're moving exactly how I want them to move, and we're making great, consistent progress, man. So it goes to show what a good caloric surplus can do, post-show. It really, really can do wonders. Anyways, hack squat. We did a top set of 8 here. I'm going to be honest with you. This is beautiful. This is poetry in motion, man. I'm getting to that point now where I am just very comfortably sitting in that hole like here and just almost like resting in it, but resting with a ridiculous amount of tension. I'm completely coming to a stop using essentially no momentum out of the bottom except the legs driving in the quads. It just felt awesome. So we did a top set here for 8 reps, and then we dropped the weight almost to the pound, 20%. Okay, I think it was just under 20%, and did a set of 13. Okay, and if you watch my facial expressions right here, I begin to question, what am I even doing at this point? Am I going to continue forward? And I had decided we are going to cross the bridge to Terabithia and keep going, try to go into some mystical wonderland. And that mystical wonderland is additional reps. And needless to say, we did. We cranked out a few. This was one of those memorable sets, I'll tell you that. This was one of those sets where you look back at it now and it's like, hey, you know what? You really put it all out there, man. You did good. And you can see we almost got crushed by it, but hey, you know what? We didn't, and that's all part of the fun. So again, 2 working sets there as my face is just shocked. Now, before, you can see this is leg extension. Before this, I did do a working set of close foot leg press that I did not end up recording. I apologize. It was literally the best set of leg press I've ever done in my entire life. Did a set of 25, left it at that. I literally had nothing left in the tank at that point for compound movements. Had I done another set or so, sure, I could have, gotten some reps and put it up there. But at that point, I could tell, dude, my body, especially just like my legs and quads, they were just gassed. They were gassed out of it. I think I've been doing just a touch too much volume, especially with training legs twice per week. So I do have a plan to actually throw in a little bit more direct quad work on Friday, just to separate up that volume a little bit. So I think today I did 9 total working sets of quads compared to maybe 11 or so. So backed it off a couple working sets off certain exercises, added a working set into another exercise. I don't know. We moved things around a little bit and it was perfect. So I plan on running this training regimen for a while. So we did a top set of leg extensions here. Again, that lactic acid you can see by my face is I'm not crapping myself, I promise, although I probably felt like I could have. Top set of 25 here. Then I sped this up. I promise with you this is not the actual speed. It was pretty quick though. There's kind of, it looks like this needs that like that kind of music edited onto here, but we won't do that. That's just weird. I did double speed here. I'm laughing because I'm like, holy crap. This is burning the absolute living just bojangles out of my legs. And I tried to keep it family friendly. So we did a double drop set here. So we did one straight set at the top. That was the one that was, recorded in regular speed. And you'll see here, these are all just, 25-pound plates. You'll see that, we did this and did a top set with another, with that top weight, dropped the plate, kept going to readjust there a little bit. I felt a little off, but you kind of get the gist of it, man. Is this the most, we'll call it, quote, optimal way to train your quads? Probably not. But was it fun? Did I enjoy it and end the quad portion of my leg workout with an absolutely vomit-inducing pump? Absolutely. Absolutely. You're not that guy, pal. You're fired, bud. Nah, I'm kidding. Couple random memes there that only a few people who watch my videos will get, but hey, hopefully you are one of those few people. Just repping the crap out of it here, man. Again, this is circus speed. We're just, this set took quite a few minutes, so it was one of those that, again, I just kept going. Again, the form wasn't perfect. The squeeze wasn't ideal. I wasn't, doing everything with a crazy hard tempo, but this was the stuff that, like, built my physique. Man, my body was training with intensity, and just throwing these kind of sets in, man, from time to time, it's just fun. It just keeps it fresh, it keeps it interesting, and it felt great. Leg A day complete, man. This thing is shaking like a tree. Look at that. Woohoo! Woohoo! Shake it, bake. It's still pretty bumpy, but shaking like a tree. See if that did it. Kinda, a little bit. Yeah, baby. Got my daughter in the back. Wow. Brutally satisfying leg workout complete. Phenomenal. Dude, again, these leg workouts, it's just like they just keep getting better. I'll tell you what. I don't have a lot of words right now, I'm going to be honest. Usually I do. I'm a man of many words. But I'm gassed. Had my post-workout meal. That went down a little too easy. Yeah, baby. My daughter agrees. It was just a phenomenal workout. Amazing work. Serious. Join me tomorrow, early morning push session, our push B session. Make sure you tune in for that. Make sure you like and share this video. Drop a comment below. Anything that you want to see highlighted in the future. I've gotten some feedback gotten some ideas for some future videos and future aspects of my videos, so I appreciate some of the feedback. I appreciate all the feedback. And yeah, baby. Anyways, so again, make sure you join me for that push session tomorrow. I still got a half-hour cardio. Again, as a reminder, calves and abs were not filmed. I did a cluster set of 120 reps, just over 120 reps with 235 on leg press calves, so doing roughly a bunch of just sets of 20 with 15 to 30 second breaks in between. And then 3 working sets of some rope crunches to end with. Again, I apologize for the little close foot leg press mishap. It was literally like the best set of leg press I ever did in my entire life. And of course, I didn't get it on camera, of course. But it's all right. Anyways, again, join me tomorrow. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you have not already, because I want to see you every day. And if you don't want to see me every day, maybe don't. But if you do, because I want to see you, and I hope this isn't a one-sided relationship here, but it probably is. That's all right. It's totally okay. Hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications, so I'll pop right up on your feed and we can hang out every day. But I'm going to chat with my daughter real quick before she takes a nap, because I know she's about to fall asleep, I can tell. But yeah, for today though, I'm the Natty Teacher, and this summer school lesson is over, and we are out. I'll catch y'all on the flippity flop.